What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. We are checking out Divine by Stray Kids. I don't know why I'm doing a deep voice. Maybe it's because I'm looking at Felix, but very excited about this one. I've been holding off on the entire album because I wanted to experience Divine in all of its glory, with the music video, with the song, everything in one. I know that I'm kind of like, I've been doing it kind of like, I've been flip-flopping with each comeback, checking out the songs, then the music video, not checking out the song in order to check out the music videos. It's just like this time I felt like because of the teaser, I really wanted to experience everything in one package. So really excited about this one. As always, if you're new to the YouTube channel, we have a ton of Stray Kids reactions, obviously, but we have even more on Patreon. And anyone who's a subscriber here and also follows me up on Patreon knows that there is a shit ton of Stray Kids content, including we checked out a whole bunch of live performances, the music core, the dance practice, music core, music bank, and Inkigayo of Do It, which kind of like made me spiral out of control because I basically titled the video Crushing on Stray Kids instead of reacting to Stray Kids. So if you're interested in that, as well as all the episodes of Skiz Code, Finding Skiz, all the different seasons, the original Survivor Show, Kingdom Legendary War, Kingdom Week, all kinds of live performances, there's a ton. There's a full list of all of the available reactions in the description. There's a free link on Patreon. You don't even have to be a subscriber or even a free member. You can just go in as a guest with no subscription, no registration. You can check out the full list of not just Stray Kids content, but the full list of everything that we have on Patreon for different groups, whether it's Blackpink, ATEEZ, BTS, Mamamoo, Baby Monster, 17, all kinds of groups, all kinds of Survivor shows, variety shows, K-dramas, and live performances. Everything is available in form of a list that is a guide that you can check out before ever subscribing if you actually want to check out the reactions themselves. So consider checking it out. And with that being said, let's get to this. They're so pretty.
All we need is love, dreams,
and Stray Kids.
Stray Kids.
Oh my god. Yo! Sumin, show me the world, please. Let me be your Jasmine. What the fuck was that? Cleanse me? Sorry. Oh my god. Wait. So I saw that part in the intro for the album, but goddamn.
What should I do? Just do what I wanna do. 그렇게 쏴 올린 고 뚜뚜뚜 무대 위에 거인 우리 가리키는 문구 밤같이 범상치 않은 시선들 내 출두 yeah fresh on 마셔 yeah back on your culture yeah 예술로 적셔 주의 없다 또 삐딱한 리듬에 맞춰 내가 만든 masterpiece if you want more follow me.
I want more. I'm definitely getting some Thunderous vibes a little bit. I'm getting some Walking on Water vibes as well. Goddamn. Can we just take it back a little bit? Damn.
What should I do? Just do what I wanna do. 그렇게 쏴 올린 가리키는 문구 펑같이 범상치 않은 시선들 내 출두 yeah fresh on my shoe
The do must be like a reference or something to like God's menu, right? That's the thing that and also like their Kingdom performance where they combined, you know, D4 by Blackpink too.
This is the way I have my fun. Oh, hey. What should I do? Just do what I wanna do. 그렇게 쏘아 올린 곡. 뚜뚜뚜. 무대 위에 거인 우리 가리키는 문구. 펑같이 범상치 않은 시선들 내 출두. Yeah, fresh on my shoe. Yeah, back on your culture. Yeah, 예술로 접쇼. 주위에 없다 더 삐딱한 리듬에 맞춰.
만든 masterpiece. If you want more, follow me. 너를 닦아 in a piece. Vibing, we put the world.
This, that, you, pop. We make it right. We make it right. Watch it go pop. We make it right.
Damn.
We make it right. 여기 덕쿵 달아라. 여기 덕쿵 달아라. 여기 덕쿵 달아라. We make it right. We make it right. Fall out from the real world. 이젠 지구도 모자라 승천의 하늘로. 신통방통한 요술을 부리는 내 맛으로 모두 놀래키고. 지금 나의 세계의 법도 다르지 우리.
Oh, yeah, let's take it back. Holy fuck. Honestly, there's something about Hyunjin's lyrics where he says like train the mind, inner peace. It makes me think of like his solo song, So Good. Like when I stopped focusing on things that are out of my control, I started to appreciate life for what it is, and it's so good to me. But also for some reason it makes me think back to like, again, Thunderous. I feel like I'm gonna be referencing that a lot for some reason. But like in the second verse, I believe it might have been Sungmin who said that line, why you mad, why you sad, why you keep on ticking me off? You know, why are you trying to, you know, put me down or piss me off? When here it's like we already ascended to such a level that we're the ones kind of like preaching Zen in a way, or preaching a way that will give you some sort of peace. And I absolutely love the vibe itself. It almost makes me think of like back in the day watching like those videos of like Wu-Tang Clan mixed with like some old kung fu movie. Like it just gives you like those kinds of vibes, especially when the chorus is introduced. Like for some reason I keep on saying it in my other reactions whenever I think about the song. In the intro at the very least, I was talking about it too. It, for some reason, reminds me of Wu-Tang Clan. But anyway, let's take it back again. Also, like Han talking about like the mysterious and magical mic that they have is kind of interesting, and almost makes it feel like the mic itself is like a wand. And they do love Harry Potter and making some references and even using the Harry Potter concept for Kiss Code. So really cool. Like we create magic basically with the mic and with the words that we spit out. Anyway, let's take it back, and I'll have what he's having in there. And definitely not water, even though you're walking on it.
We make it right. We make it right. Watch it go pop. We make it right. We make it right.
Like the Korean elements with this part is
We make it right. We make it right. Fall out from the real world. 이젠 지구도 모자라 승천의 하늘로. 신통방통한 요술을 부리는 내 맛으로 모두 놀래키고. 지금 나의 세계의 법도 다르지 우리 선도 흐린 정도 몰라 우리는 모습의 범도. 지를 겁먹고 공문이 뒤로 숨겨 little 통쾌를 다시 절세해줄게 선도.
너며 만든 masterpiece. If you want more, follow me. 너를 닦아 in a piece. We vibing, we put the world.
This, that, you.
oh my god. Oh my god. Whoa. Oh my god.
신선놀음에 껴든져 아둔한 player. Let it show you how we play it.
Oh my god. Wait. So they use that to capture the haters? That was so... And like the squeaky sound effect. It's like you're nothing but a peep to us. They're literally capturing the haters. Like these fucking spells or like these like souls or something like that. That is so freaking cool. Damn. Yo, the line with Mino, even if you dare to judge me, you won't understand the answer. Because you don't judge me, you don't question me with the mindset of understanding me. Like there's people that will egg on you just for the sake of egging on you, hating on you for the sake of hating on you. They don't care if it's logical or not, you know? So it's like, what's the point of having a conversation with you and just stoop down to your level if you won't even try to engage in what I'm saying? You know, that's really cool. Like the wind that is like...
신선놀음에 껴든 저 아둔한 player Let it show you how I play it
The clueless player who barged into our divine play. Let us show you how we play. It's not a game. That is really... Damn. It almost makes me think of like his collab with Felix. There's like a line where it almost sounds like he's calling someone out almost specifically. Like talk your shit, hon. Damn. Anyway. Love the vocal melody.
신선놀음에 껴든 저 아둔한 player Let it show you how I play it
That was so cool.
We make it right, we make it right.
We make it right
Ooh. Whoa, that was a lot of fun for sure. Holy shit, yo, oh, you magical fucking elf. What was, yo, that was amazing. Like the dragon is basically formed from like all almost makes me think of like hidden crouching tiger, hidden dragon or something like that. If the dragon didn't appear, that basically came from what looks like the spirits that they sealed with Felix at the very least, with all of the basically like haters, those who are dressed in black. And it almost feels like it kind of has like a little bit of a continuation aspect from Walking on Water. Because, I mean, who walks on water? Someone who's divine. But also, like, the villains, basically. And here they kind of, like, ascended to, like, these, like, kings and whatever that get blasted by Chung Bean, if I'm not mistaken, right? As he's, like, make them go pop as, like, the king of, like, the haters or whatever gets eviscerated and blown the fuck back. That was really, really interesting. But joking about this reminding me a little bit of crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Like the actual phrase means a place or situation with hidden, unnoticed masters or talented individuals. It symbolizes hidden strength or potential beneath a calm surface, conveying the message that one should never underestimate anyone, as greatness may be concealed. That's apart from like the actual title of the movie. That's like the meaning that I found from the actual like phrase itself, which kind of, I'm not sure how much sense it does actually make, but the fact that Stray Kids, they went from like being a little bit more rebellious, a little bit talk shit to the haters in something like Thunderous, for example, or like older music videos where they're kind of like talking shit to someone. Here, it's kind of like expressing more of a zen kind of an approach. Like, I'm not going to explain myself to someone who doesn't even have the intention of understanding me. So those who dare to judge me, you know, as we are like these divine individuals, it's almost like we're an entity in a way. We became more than just the group itself, but like a message itself. You know, so those who question me are not capable of understanding me, so I'm not going to explain myself. But if you dare step up to me, so the line, the clueless player who bars into our divine play, let us show you how we play. It's not a game. Like, let us give you a divine intervention, basically, which is kind of funny with the title of the song. But it's like the clueless player who thinks he got to our level doesn't understand what the fuck he's playing with, so let us show you who we really are. And then the dragon comes out, which is really, really interesting because it's like made out of all those spirits of all the ones who tried to put us down. So it's like everyone who tried, like, what doesn't kill me makes me stronger, which is, I guess, a little bit like, you know, cringe to say nowadays, you know, but at the same time, it's like the dragon is the culmination of all the pain and hurt that they tried to inflict on us, tried to put us down and couldn't. Maybe I'm reaching a little bit with that interpretation, but it legitimately looks like the animation is like Bangchan jumps into the frame and then it turns into the animation. We see the dragon, and then we see the individual that I guess supposed to symbolize Bangchan himself, maybe. I'm not really sure, but that's kind of what it alludes to at the very least. But this was so like, this shot is it looks like something out of a blockbuster movie. Like, it's pretty freaking insane. And like, there's all kinds of like horns on all these heads and whatever. Like, this is some dark, diabolical shit. And I fucking love this. This was amazing. This was one of the coolest songs vocally as well that I've ever heard from Stray Kids, and we heard so much. Like, the opening with Sumin, that was something that I don't think that I remember ever hearing from him. Maybe if he did like a cover on song Bye, but even then, like, it felt so fresh. And like the aggression on Felix. I know that I always say with each comeback, every time I hear Felix's voice, I'm like, did he go any deeper? But like, that's legitimately like the feeling that you get from these guys. It's almost like, it always feels like they're leveling up in a way. And like, the visuals are just intoxicating. Like, it has such an old school kung fu kind of like vibe with some mystical elements, especially like the shots, you know, with Bangchan, who actually in this shot almost looks like Yuki from Idol, which is kind of like mind-blowing to me right now. What the hell? Yo, he looks majestic. Anyway, but like the way he unfolds the fan and everything, like it's so cool. And like the aesthetic itself, the graininess of the footage and everything, it looks amazing. The song sounds incredible. This is probably one of my favorite songs from Stray Kids of all time, I would say. And like the poses too were so freaking cool. Felix's little, it almost looked like he was scared when he sealed like one of the haters or something, one of the spirits. There's like this tiny frame of him like looking a little bit scared. And the sound effect of like the squeaky noise was really, really interesting. Almost like, it's kind of like the equivalent of in Thunderous when they go to the second chorus before it drops, they do the laughing sound with the choreo of like opening the mouth and laughing. It kind of reminded me of that in a way. The visuals, like everyone just looked insane. Like fucking alcoholic French toast over here. Mino looked like diabolically insane. They all look divine, like, I guess no pun, but they all looked absolutely incredible in this one. This is one of their coolest music videos, one of my favorite songs from them. I don't even know what else to say, honestly. I'm sure I'm missing a lot of shit, but at the same time, I would rather just express how much I enjoyed it, even if I paused and even if I still missed something. I would much rather have this kind of a reaction and miss some shit than to just consciously think about what do I need to talk about. It doesn't necessarily feel all that, like, authentic. So I'm just going to end it here. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. If you did, as always, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, if you're interested in extra reactions. Check out the rest of my reactions in the playlist for Stray Kids. Check out the Patreon, and obviously we have 2 songs left on the album, which I will probably be checking out most likely next week for Holiday and Photo Book. So thank you so much for watching. Be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful weekend ahead. See ya.